Hey,
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here.
I am Llytic.
Hi, I'm a Greek guy, I guess. Amazing. I get
So
better
low
and better at
leopard.
this every day.
Anyway, welcome to What Are We Reading? We are continuing with Midnight Sun. We're on page 119.
It never ends.
If any of you are wondering what happened in the intervening time, for instance, maybe Zane, Edward has offered to drive Bella to Seattle and insulted her truck.
Fuck you, Edward.
You don't fucking insult someone's car, man. That's fucking ball ache. Anyway, I'll start us off here. What made me say that? Suppose it was honest at least, and perhaps she'd heard the unstable warning my words implied. Oh yeah, after he offered to drive her and she accepted, he still continued with this "you shouldn't be around me" thing.
Really?
Yes. Because
Oh,
he's
God.
just trying to make himself look as annoying as possible.
Well, that's not very hard for him.
Well, yeah, but then again, she can't hear his thoughts.
Oh.
She just sees.
She'd be gone then.
She just sees this thought.
Yeah, he is a thought, isn't he?
He is that hoe over there.
Yeah. Okay.
And yes, according to Urban Dictionary, that is what it stands for.
She didn't get up. She stared at me, waiting as if...
I didn't finish mine yet.
What?
Maybe she would realize that she should get up and walk away as quickly as possible. There we go.
I don't want to read.
God damn it. This is why our episodes take so long.
She didn't get up. She stared at me, waiting as if I'd left my sentence unfinished.
Maybe you did.
He always does. He's just a cuck. That's okay to say, right? I can say the word cuck. Well, I said it the second time, but...
granted, it's a perfectly legitimate fetish that some people have. I guess it's more that he's just cuckolding her with himself. Wait.
Keep forgetting that's like an actual word, cuckold.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to insult people with it. I didn't even know it was an actual thing.
I mostly just see it used by, like, incels and such, because they apparently believe that women are cucking men for everything, despite how little sense that makes. Oh, she's marrying a person? Well, clearly she's just cucking him for his money. What?
Wait, what? How does that... No.
Because incels are fucking stupid.
Can I go home? Wait, I am home. Fuck.
Yes, you are.
Can I get a new job?
You legitimately are home now.
I can't escape now.
Home is where the pants aren't.
So, the washing machine?
Your pants aren't in the washing machine?
Well, yeah, I'm wearing my pants.
It was more the joke that, like, most people take off their pants as soon as they get home. Or a lot of people, at least.
Yeah, weirdos.
I'm pretty sure they consider you weird for just wearing blue jeans around the house.
Well, I don't wear blue jeans.
Sweatpants?
Nope.
Okay, thank God.
I wear only cargo pants.
Oh God, no. I don't typically wear sweatpants outside, but it's also for the same reason I don't wear athletic shorts outside. Way too much scene. You know I don't have any idea what you mean, she said when I didn't continue.
Sorry. I didn't know what you really meant either. Anyways, I've already lost my place.
That was
It was hard to ignore. Right? No. That was a relief.
No, yes.
What a relief.
Did you smile, though?
I smiled.
I know.
It was hard to ignore the thoughts screaming at me from behind her back, and I wanted to change the subject anyways. Fuck off, Edward. No one likes you.
Why are you being so weird?
Yeah. What
That
kind of
fucking
fucking
creep.
weirdo are you? Stab him.
Ugh.
Stab him in the throat. Do it. No balls.
Punch him in the dick. Crush his balls.
Double dick him down.
I mean, after all. Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, there are a lot of prideful people out there whose kink tends to be being put in, quote unquote, put in their place.
Really?
Well, or at very least, that's how it tends to be in fiction. You know, the whole dichotomy of, like, mentality.
No, I don't, actually. Let's get distracted and explain more to me.
Well, you see, a masochist is merely a strong person looking for another strong person.
Well, you see.
What I'm saying is that Edward is acting like an obnoxious brat right now, and I mean brat in the BDSM sense.
Oh, God. Okay, let's get back to fanfiction then. Let's not go down this route today, okay?
Edward wants someone to step on his dick.
No, stop.
and shove a butt plug up his ass.
No. It's stuck in my head. Gee, thanks. I'm just thinking of some like really monotonous, like, you know, Belle, I think her name is. I already forgot.
Bella.
Just being like, no, that's wrong.
You shouldn't have misbehaved, Edward.
Yes, but in her like stupid monotone voice, just
You
no emotion.
shouldn't have misbehaved, Edward.
You shouldn't have misbehaved, Edward.
Now I'm going to have to punish you.
Just like a really half-hearted whip crack.
You just hear like the riding crop thwack against the palm of her hand, but it just feels disingenuous somehow.
Just you just barely hear it. Just
damn it. Okay. Did you say I wanted to change the subject?
I don't know. Maybe?
Anyway, because if you have, then it's my line.
Well, I'll say it again just in case.
Okay.
It was hard to ignore the thoughts screaming at me from behind her back, and I wanted to change the subject anyways.
Because I think we got sidetracked before that part by just saying things that people were probably thinking. I think your friends are angry at me for stealing you.
Bella has friends? This did not appear to concern her. They'll survive.
I guess she doesn't. I remember that being the case with some people. It's just like, yeah, we're great friends. You're an acquaintance at best. I've had that
talked to you beyond the grounds of the school.
Who are you? Don't go around saying that we're great friends. I barely know you. I can't remember your fucking name.
This is why you just don't go outside like me. Then you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but I actually do enjoy socializing.
Ew, what are you?
A social animal. You know.
Trolls are social animals?
The majority of things that have societies are social animals. Humans are social animals.
No, it's also social? Ants.
Kind of.
They have like their own special kind of social thing. It's called like EU social, I think.
EU social, which means true social.
Yeah.
So you're saying ants have true social and we have fake social?
I'm pretty sure humans are considered eusocial as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look that up real quick.
I may not give you back, though. I didn't even know if I was trying to be honest, and I'm just trying to tease her again. You just sound like a tool, really. Being near her made it hard to make sense of my own thoughts. No, it's almost like you have a crush. How cute.
Humans, which can be we're loosely characterized as eusocial.
Yeah.
We're not full eusocial or something like that. Also, fuck him for saying I might not give you back, though. That's like red flag.
That's creepy.
Bella swallowed loudly. Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
I mean, if he had charm, if he were a charming person, that line could work. Just like, well, might not give you back, though.
Yeah, well, he's just a fucking creep.
Yeah, like, it's the fact that he's been sending out red flags. Like, there are a lot of people from both real life and fiction that I can think of that could make that line work. But the thing is, they're charming. They aren't creepy and possessive and annoying. Again, when the literal devil is a more charming character than you.
Oh yeah,
Season 4 got put on Netflix. I started watching that yesterday.
I told you my friend started watching that, right?
I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yeah, the guy who plays Casimir, he's watching Lucifer.
It's a good show.
Yeah, but I refuse to watch it now, off the sole reason that I called him edgy for watching it.
Seriously?
Well, he's like literally, he plays the demon character in our group. He's like my edgy friend, so I have to make fun of him for it.
True, but he's also not being he's also failed to be nearly as charming as Lucifer in character.
He's being an idiot.
Yeah.
He's a lovable idiot, though.
Kind of.
He's stupid sometimes, like when he burnt the fucking toaster. Like a dumbass.
Like that whole thing where he tried to pick a fight with something when it's like, okay, it's currently trapped in a bunker. Your best option would probably just be to leave.
Yeah, we could have, but he just had to fight it.
Yeah.
I wonder if he could have just been like, I'll get back to you on that, and then just kind of left.
Yeah. Well, you're talking a big game, but you need my help.
Alright, bitch, I'm busting out.
Gets hit by a door.
Yep.
Stay down.
Also, I had a really stupid thought earlier.
What?
Like, I may not give you back, though, like that. I wonder how I could make that work.
Well, you'd have to be good friends with... you'd probably have to be on good terms with the person in the first place.
Yes, but I mean, not like that. I don't mean like saying that exact same phrase, but something that sounds similar to it.
I wonder.
It would probably be a really depressing joke, though. Like,
Okay.
like I invite them over to my apartment, and it's just like, this is my lifestyle. If you hang with me, you might end up like this too, never leaving this room. But at least we have each other.
Hey, baby, want to Netflix and contemplate our life choices? God damn it.
Hey, baby, you want to Netflix and chill? This is a really small apartment, and we can do it in the bathroom to keep it clean.
Not what I was going for, but okay.
Just leave the door open. It'll be fine. We can see the TV screen from here.
You want to Netflix and why are you taking your clothes off?
Why are you heading into the bathroom? Oof.
I was just flashing back to this one. I just flashed back to this one tweet. It's like, I invited this girl over to my house to Netflix and chill, but while I was trying to watch the movie, she just kept taking her clothes off.
Alright, is it my line?
Anyway,
Anywho.
I laughed at her expression. You look worried. Gee, I wonder why. It shouldn't be funny. She should worry.
No, she was a bad liar. It didn't help that her voice broke.
No!
Surprised, actually. What brought this on? She then opens the door to the car and jumps out.
Okay, they aren't in the
car,
truck yet. In car yet. Luckily.
I wonder how Edward would react to that, though.
Her jumping out?
Yeah.
Just hear one person yell out, "Tuck and roll!"
Because she's like super fast. I wonder if like the rider would be like, I went super fast and I caught her. Yeah. But I kind of forgot about the car, so that kind of crashed into somebody else. But they're not Bellows. Who cares?
My siblings were in the back. Alice flew through the windshield.
Try explaining that one to the ambulance.
Well, from what I can tell, they wouldn't really be hurt by it, though.
Exactly. So they'd be like, you threw it through a windshield. How are you standing?
Rosalie started trying to beat me to death with the car.
You idiot!
The fuck is wrong with you?
Just throwing cars all everywhere.
That was one of the things that I brought up with Tom, is the fact that Rosalie is like so like angry about the way that Edward's acting. And the immediate thing that comes to mind is, like, I mentioned her backstory before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she would likely have some form of PTSD due to that. As well as the fact that she'd likely have at least some inkling of the signs of, like, predatory behavior.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking, like, is she, like, she could easily just be recognizing the same behavior in Edward and just be fucking pissed off because of it.
Maybe that's why they're not. Do they talk often in this story? Like after
No,
a
it's
certain
usually
point?
just her calling him an idiot or a jackass. Or an asshole.
Exactly. She's already doing it. She
Yeah.
sees the sign, so she's like, I'm gonna avoid this shithead.
You fucking predatory shit.
This is how you get, like, drama in the family.
I told you, I reminded her. I got tired of trying to stay away from you, so I'm giving up. Last time I heard something like this, I was tied up in the back of a white van.
Last time I heard something like this, it sounded like a neckbeard.
That too.
Like, you know, they'd like get into an argument or whatever, and then he'd finally leave her alone, but he'd just come crawling back anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Never learning.
I tried respecting your privacy, but
But I gave up. Ha ha ha.
have you tried putting on deodorant? I held my smile in place with a bit of effort. This wasn't working at all, trying to be honest and casual at the same time.
Giving up. She repeated, baffled. You should be baffled!
Yes, giving up trying to be good. You haven't tried yet.
Oh my gosh.
And apparently giving up trying to be casual. I'm just going to do what I want now and let the chips fall where they may. That was honest enough. Let her see my selfishness. Let that warn her too. You're just being weird and cryptic. You're not warning anyone of anything.
You lost me again, she'd say before turning around and walking away, fed up with this bullshit. The chips fell off the table. They're not seeing each other again, damn it.
I don't have time for this bullshit, Edward.
Bella walks out of Edward's hands and into What's-Her-Face's hands.
Alice's.
Yeah, into Alice's hands.
The ship sails.
The
They go off on lesbian pirate escapades.
Where'd you get the boat? Fuck you, Edward. You're not invited.
God damn it. Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Anyway, I was selfish enough to be glad this was the case. I always say too much when I'm talking to you. You aren't saying jack shit. That's one of the problems.
A rather insignificant problem to compare to rest.
Oh, God. This sentence broke Zane.
Edward's making me too annoyed to English properly. I lose
Don't
brain
worry.
cells.
Oh, don't worry, she reassured me. I don't understand any of it.
Good. Then she'd stay. What? If you don't, I'm pretty sure she'd leave after you said you're not going to give her back.
I'm pretty sure most people would leave after, like, continuous warnings of, hey, stay away from me. Sure, okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's probably how it would go. Like, some stranger I don't know very well, stay away from me. Okay.
Yeah. So,
On that.
So, in plain English, are we friends now?
Don't be friends with him.
Don't. That's too much for him. He doesn't deserve that much.
I pondered that for a second. Friends.
I repeated. I didn't like the sound of that. It wasn't enough.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. You don't have any friends to begin with. You should be happy to have one.
Fucking.
Oh, shit.
Okay, he's sounding like a fucking neckbeard in this.
Yes, he is.
I don't know if it's like because I haven't read it in a while that I don't remember it, or if it's just gotten worse and worse the more he's talked to her.
Basically.
Oh gosh.
Friends?
Yes.
Straight men and women can't be friends. Bisexuals can only be friends with non-binary people. Pansexuals have no friends. Asexuals are everyone's friend.
Is that a quote?
No. It's just a joke I've had rattling my skull for a while. Just like joking about the whole like mentality of what? Boys and girls can't be friends because eventually one of them is going to want to date the other.
Fuck. That's good joke, but I hate that idea.
And it's like, well, by that logic, bisexuals can only be friends with non-binary people. And pansexuals don't have any friends.
I'm sorry, I can't be your friend. I want to fuck you, but we just met. I don't care.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're either male or female. I can't be friends with you. I can only be friends with people who use they pronouns to describe themselves. Why? Because I'm bi.
Because I'm bi.
I'm sorry. I can't be friends with you. Why? I'm pan. I don't get friends. Everyone's in my dating pool, therefore I can have no friends.
Mom, Dad, I'm pan. Oh, so that's why you don't hang out with anyone. Oh god, I swear, if my kid comes out as like pan or bi or something and that just slips out because I've been holding it in so long, my kid's gonna be so mad at me.
Dad, I'm gay. So that's why none of your friends are men.
What?
I mean, I think the best way to go with that sort of thing, though, is dad joke.
I know.
Mom, Dad, I'm gay. Hi, gay, I'm dad. Like, my favorite post of that is the one where it's like the wife, don't you dare.
I can already picture that happening. Like, it'd just be like, Mom, Dad, time would like slow down. My kid would like see me tense up. I'd be like holding my breath. Just, I'm gay. It'd be like gay, echoing my head. Just
like you start to go, hi, gay. Your like wife turns to like glare at you.
She's like a second too late. I'm Dad.
Like, theoretical kid just like head in their hands like, God damn it. Oh god.
Like this picture, like their lover being in the other room, like prepared to show up if their parents aren't ready for it, but like they just like trip up the second they hear the stupid dad joke.
I'm not imagining like they even hear that. They just hear like someone yelling loudly, "Why are you like this?" Anyway. I mean, that's not as... I think one of the funniest stories I've heard like that, though, is like this one incidental closet jettison that I heard about a while back.
Closet jettison?
Accidentally outing themselves.
Oh.
So, incidental closet jettison, as I like to call it. Like, where they accidentally come out by saying something.
Oh.
There was this one guy on the football team, and the coach was telling him, all right, you need to work on throwing the balls. Instead, like, you're having trouble throwing the ball straight. You need to work on that. And he just, like, responded, sir, I'm having trouble being straight. Like, everyone goes quiet, and the coach just, like, looks down and just throw the damn ball.
throw the damn ball. Shut up, kid.
Accidentally outed themselves, and the coach was just like, "Throw the ball."
I'm not certified to teach that kind of stuff, kid. Just throw the damn ball.
I'm not paid enough to deal with this. Not paid enough to deal with puns. God. Okay. Or not, she mumbled, looking embarrassed.
Did she think I didn't like her that much? Oh my fucking gosh.
I smiled. Well, we can try, I suppose. Okay, don't be friends with someone for the sake of trying to date them. You're being a shitty friend. Good friends don't become friends with people to try and get in their pants, Edward. This is why you don't have friends.
God. Oh, that joke would have been in bad taste. I was gonna say, yeah, that's why you're panned. But that would have been taken the wrong way.
God damn it. Yeah, you pan, motherfucker. Oh, God. Okay, I don't know how much Silver listens to what we do, but he is pan.
Well,
Granted, I get the feeling that he might find this funny, but
if not, whoops.
like,
Maybe this episode will just accidentally get deleted, you know?
well, like it's not like he's like not open about it. Like he mentioned it during the game of Cards Against Humanity.
Well, yeah, but still, I mean,
It's like
I don't have enough pan.
I'm
I didn't
pretty
prepare
sure that
enough
he.
pan jokes.
Yes, but at the same time, the joke was made in response to that boys and girls can't be friends thing. It's not like you're It's not like you're legitimately saying that pan people can't be friends.
Yeah, I know, but apparently people like to take things out of context on YouTube or don't know what jokes are, apparently, since every time I talk about boys and girls from a statistical, psychological standpoint, you gotta say, I don't know, not every boy and girl's like that. So I don't know, man, you gotta be extra fucking careful, apparently.
Damn it.
Oh shit, don't die on me, I don't wanna have to do this by myself.
Anyway.
But I'm warning you.
Let's see. Oh yeah, but I'm warning you now that I'm not a good friend for you. Clearly, you're trying to get into her pants. Not a friendly thing to do. Mr. Rogers would be ashamed of you.
Aw, that one actually hurts. Ooh.
Yeah, I think like quite possibly the most devastating insult you could ever say is you're not being the person Mr. Rogers believes you can be.
Mr. Rogers would be disappointed with you. Not mad, but just disappointed.
Well, I don't think he could ever be mad.
Or if he was mad, he wouldn't, take it out on anyone.
Yeah, because he was just that great of a guy.
Yeah. I actually really like the, whatever it's called, those movies about people, whatever they're called.
Documentaries?
Yeah, the documentary that came out about him.
Oh, yeah.
That one was actually really good.
Where they had Tom Hanks, the other nicest man alive, playing him.
No, it was playing. It was a documentary about him. Won't You Be My Neighbor, or whatever it was called.
Yeah, that was Tom Hanks playing him.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Wow.
Tom Hanks is so much of a lovable person that Zane thought he was the Mr. Rogers.
But in the documentary, they were just showing old clips. I didn't think they were, recreating them.
Pretty sure. Won't You Be My Neighbor movie. I could have swore, am I thinking whoa, shit.
Why is somebody playing somebody in a fucking documentary?
The same reason that, guess I was thinking the wrong thing. Huh.
Yeah, buddy. I'm not that dumb.
IMDb.
Slurp, slurp.
Well, that just reminded me of Like, there was a documentary that came out on YouTube. Okay, I guess. Yeah, archive footage. Whoops. What was I thinking? I could have swore I heard something a while back about Tom Hanks playing Mr. Rogers, but that could have just been a meme that someone did.
Maybe.
But, like a Ted Bundy documentary came out on Netflix, and it was Zac Efron playing Ted Bundy. Which, granted, Ted Bundy was a disturbingly charming serial killer. If you're gonna have someone play him, it might as well be Zac Efron, who is a very charming man.
Really? I need to watch more Netflix documentaries.
It's called, I think...
Ted Bundy Does Really Bad Things, the movie.
Okay, it's... shockingly, extremely wicked, shockingly evil, and vile.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, that's right, it has adult Haley Joel Osment in it. I forgot about that. But Zac Efron does a pretty good job, because, like, one of the things is that they recreated this old, like, interview, like, there's this one Ted Bundy interview that was, like, on camera, like, leading up to his trial or whatever, and they recreated it. And, like, in both the original footage and, like, the recreation with Zac Efron, like, the man looks soulless. Like he has on, like, this nice, charming face, but when you look in his eyes... like, he's like... I hope not.
I don't even know
But
the
he is
Zodiac
just,
Killer
like,
is.
dead behind the eyes, and it is just, like, kind of terrifying.
Well, maybe we can,
'Cause,
you know,
like,
look at
the
that
guy-
after we read it.
Yeah, sorry. Like, the guy was known for, like, being an incredibly likable guy before people found out he was a serial killer. Like,
And they're like, wait, no, that's illegal.
yeah, like, everyone trusted... Like, he was known for just, like, helping people... Like, he was specifically known for, like, helping people out with their problems and, like, shit like that. And it's like, oh, turns out that he was going around murdering women in his spare time. Whoops.
So wait, did he murder? He probably had a certain kind of woman he murdered, so I'm just wondering if a woman's ever came for him to help, and then, you know, he just kind of turned around and it's just like, well, goodbye.
Yeah. Which is actually kind of funny because Zac Efron was apparently still ripped whenever they were filming it. So, like, during one of the scenes, you see him shirtless, and it's like, holy shit, Ted Bundy's ripped. I am terrified and slightly aroused. Anyway.
Yeah, fuck, shit. Ugh.
Enough
Yeah.
about Zac Efron's body.
Yeah. We get so fucking distracted. These
That's
last
your
few
line.
episodes with Tom's have been fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, your line. I waited.
I waited for her response, torn into uwu, wishing she would finally hear and understand, thinking I might die if she did. How melodramatic. I was turning into such a human.
Shut up.
Fuck you.
Her heart beat faster. You say that a lot.
Yes, because you're not listening to me, I said, too intense again. I'm still waiting for you to believe it. If you're smart, you'll avoid me.
Ah, but would I allow her to do that if she tried? Yeah, you're not creepy.
Fucking.
No, it's totally a great love story. I mean, it's not the worst love story. Those would be the ones in Onision. But in which the love interest is not actually a character.
What?
What?
Wait, do you mean like...
As in they have no personality.
Okay, I thought they were like dating their imaginary friend or something.
No, in
What?
Stones to Abigail, she basically just exists. Like, Abigail's whole thing is just that, oh, she's someone who's been through a lot of trauma in her past, and that trauma is used to get close, is used as an excuse for James, the main character, to get closer to her. Fun fact, Greg's middle name is James. But she has no real personality of her own. And like in all the other two books, like the main thing that the that the love interest does is agree with the main character. And that's apparently considered an attractive thing, because who wants to be challenged?
This makes me think about like dating a robot, like you're dating someone right on the verge of like true AI personalities becoming like humans.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to picture someone to make it work with a robot that has very little emotion or personality.
I don't know why I'm just flashing back to like that one series of Monster Girl drawings that one person has done. Not the most recent ones I've been showing you, but the other ones that includes like the dragon voice actors and such.
Yeah.
And it just showed that apparently robots have been regularly buy their own freedom. So like this one sweaty nerd like buys one to try and make it his girlfriend, and she goes like, "No, you can't do that." This is like, "Well, I own you." It's like, "Well, I can change that." She just makes money live streaming until she like gets enough money to leave, and ends up marrying a cop.
Is it the horse cop?
No.
Damn it!
This was the same robot that was in the one with the Cyclops. Apparently, they met at like the comics version of a McDonald's. Despite the fact that she doesn't eat, like she just kept showing up there and not ordering anything.
Quick, say something. We keep
Shit.
stopping.
Fuck! I was eating slushy.
Oh, I'm
my
sorry
mouth
for
is
not
now
giving
blue,
you.
probably.
I'm sorry for not giving you a clever response.
I mean, I said my wait. You'll avoid me. Your line. It's your line.
What? Really?
Her eyes tightened.
Her eyes tightened. I think you've made your opinion on the subject of my intellect very clear, too.
Hey. I wasn't exactly sure what she meant, but I smiled an apology, guessing that I must have offended her accidentally. Hey.
Maybe just stop saying insulting things. So, she said slowly, as long as I'm being not smart, we'll try to be friends. Don't
give him this.
Don't. Like, I really hope that Edward just says yes, and she's like, I see, then just leaves, but I know it's not going like that.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna
because she's a personality-less doormat.
I would rather take somebody without a personality than this fucking asshole. Ugh.
Well, she doesn't have a personality. She's just a doormat.
I know, and I would rather read it from her side than Edward's constant fucking snobbery. I see now why she chose to do it from Bella's side and not Edward's.
I mean, now I'm just thinking back to Grey, in which it was shown at one point that during the initial contract scene, he was intentionally getting Anastasia Steele drunk so that she'd be more likely to sign it.
Dangerous.
That's not predatory.
That's just like underhanded business, I think. Or then again, I don't know what the contract you're talking about, really.
It was a BDSM contract.
Oh, you mean in 50 Shades of Grey?
Yes.
Yeah, that's predatory. That's not even a bit.
But then again, everyone in that story is an idiot to know there's no character development, and by the end, she still doesn't seem to understand what the phrase topping from the bottom means. That's the whole thing. Typically, the sub has the most power in the relationship because they determine what is and isn't allowed and how far things can go.
Yeah.
It's all dependent on the sub's comfort threshold. You do not violate the sub's comfort threshold. If you do, you're a shitty dom.
and you might be liable to get attacked.
You might be liable to get arrested depending on what you do.
That
For
too,
instance,
but
I don't know, ignoring the safe word.
I'm just picturing like somebody's chained to the bed, right? Like the sub's chained to the bed, the dom's not listening for a bit, like they say the safe word and the dom ignores it, and then next thing you know, the sub just like fucking bites their ear off or something. Like, no, stop.
God. That's kind of horrific.
Yeah, that was just the most intense thing I could think of. But just, I just meant like bite them really hard, you know?
Yeah, not Mike Tyson them.
Yeah, I didn't mean like per se Mike Tyson. It was just, I don't know. Bite him right in the nipple, just
Oh God. Ow.
Yeah, you got it. You're trying to hurt them, so they stop, like to get the point across.
Yeah. Let's see.
Burger King foot lettuce.
That sounds about right.
Number 15. The last person you'd want to date is fucking Edward.
But one anonymous poster on 4chan. This is what goes in your teen-centric romance novels. God damn it. You're a line.
She looked down, staring intently at the lemonade bottle in her hands. Please throw it at him.
The old curiosity tormented me.
What are you thinking? I asked. It was a relief to say the words out loud at last. Thinking you're a fucking cock.
She met my gaze, and her breathing sped while her cheeks flushed faint pink. I inhaled, tasting that in the air.
Oh, my lady's blood.
Oh, God.
I'm actually going to look up, like, vampire neckbeard stories later.
Vampire beards?
Yeah, because they usually like to be werewolves for some reason.
Yeah. I'm guessing because those are more bestial. And they like to think of themselves as creatures.
Yeah. They're not charismatic enough to be a vampire.
True.
I'm trying to figure out what you are.
I held the smile on my face, locking my features that way while panic twisted through my body. Why are you dancing?
Edward just suddenly breaks out into dance.
Of course she was wondering that. She wasn't stupid. Are you sure about that? I couldn't hope for her to be oblivious to something so obvious.
She's not stupid, just doesn't think about it a lot.
The word isn't stupid. The word is fucking idiotic.
Are you having any luck with that? I asked as lightly as I could manage.
Not too much, she admitted.
I chuckled in sudden relief. What are your theories? My theory is that you're a neckbeard.
They couldn't be worse than the truth, no matter what she'd come up with.
Her cheek turned bright red, and she said nothing. I could feel the warmth of her blush in the air.
Anyway.
I could just picture being a vampire and dating some human, and just every time they blushed, you're just like, fuck yeah. Blood.
Fuck, I'm hungry.
Every time they're like shy or just like, God, I'm hungry now. God damn it. I'm not even gonna go for the neck. I'm just gonna go for your bright cheeks.
Could be weird. Could go for the thigh.
Give me that big, sweet thigh.
Thigh's too big for me to get my mouth around.
God, her thigh's just too thick, dude.
God damn it. Thick thighs saved lives. Vampires can't get to your arteries that way. Anyway.
Colonel, there's these vampires around here trying to bite my thighs, but I'm too dummy thick.
My thighs keep crushing their skull.
And the clap from my thighs crushing their, and the snap from my thighs crushing their skulls keeps alerting more.
Damn it. I tried using my persuasive tone on her. It worked well on normal humans.
God, shit. I hate this. Won't you tell me? I smiled encouragingly.
She shook her head. Too embarrassing.
Ugh! Not knowing was worse than anything else. Why would her speculations embarrass her? I couldn't stand not knowing.
Oh, by the way, by this point, she was pretty sure that he was a vampire because of the fact that he didn't eat and his hands were cold. Also, apparently his accent would shift.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like he'd sometimes pop back into his, like, his old English accent.
Like he'd just start using, like, fucking antiquated words and shit.
Yeah.
And you thought the way I talked was hard to get a handle on.
He just starts speaking Latin.
Let's see. That's really frustrating, you know.
You know what's also really frustrating? You, Edward.
Yes. You basic bitch.
My complaint sparked something in her. Her eyes flashed and her words flowed more smoothly than normal.
Just fucking go back to Starbucks, Edward. You basic bitch avocado toast motherfucker.
Avocado toast?
Stereotypical basic things.
Wait, avocado on toast isn't... Ugh. Bad combo, never mind.
I mean, it's good if you like avocado. Which, the whole
likes
problem with avocado is you have to get it, like, you only have, like, a small window of time to be able to eat it. Because it's ripe, and then immediately after, it's no longer ripe. Yeah.
Let's replace
So it's the kind of thing where you have to eat it, like, the day you buy it.
Or, just don't buy avocados. They're bad. They taste bad.
Unless you like avocados. In which case,
If anybody likes avocados, please send me an email explaining why. Just so I can send you an email back saying no.
Just one word, no.
Yeah, nah.
Full Spartan, no.
Yeah, just give the old Spartan no. Just a...
No in Latin. In Greek. In Greek. Fuck. English to Greek. Well,
Laughs in Greece.
Okay, what? Okay, there we go. Ochi.
Ochi.
Just says Ochi. Just like spelled this way. Because Greek alphabet.
Whenever you normally listen to the stuff that we do on here, do you like actually put it like a picture of it up, or is it just like
No.
and no one's okay? So everything's out of context for these guys.
Yeah. But
Wow,
yeah, spelled like
sucks.
that.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna start sending. I'm gonna change my Discord name to that.
Ochi.
Yeah.
So what's that name mean? No.
No.
It's like, don't even say it like you're answering, just no.
Yeah. Just one big hard fat no.
Now, I can't imagine why that would be frustrating at all. No, I can't imagine why that'd be frustrating at all. Just because someone refuses to tell you what they're thinking, even if all the while they're making cryptic little remarks specifically designed to keep you up at night wondering what they could possibly mean. Oh, why would that be frustrating? If only she was like this throughout the entire story.
Yeah. Just, I don't take no shit. Fuck you.
A sarcastic little asshole. That'd be interesting.
It was the longest speech I'd ever heard her make, and it gave me a new quality for my list.
What? No, you skipped 2 paragraphs. I frowned at her.
I frowned at her, upset to realize that she was right. I wasn't being fair.
I really wish that she was just like a sarcastic asshole throughout the entire story. That would give young girls someone to look up to. I ain't taking this motherfucking shit. She went.
Why?
She
Why
went
don't
on.
we all just be nice people, though, huh?
Because this guy's being an asshole.
Well, yeah, this is
So he deserves in kind. She went on. Or better, said that person also did a wide range of bizarre things, from saving your life under impossible circumstances one day to treating you like a pariah next, and he never explained any of that either, even after he promised. That also would be very non-frustrating.
It was the longest speech I'd ever heard her make, and it gave me a new quality for my list.
You got quite a temper, don't you?
That line just irks me in the wrong way.
Yes. Mostly because it's coming from Edward.
I don't like double standards.
She was completely justified in her irritation, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Your line?
Oh, I started at Bella. I stared at Bella, wondering how I could possibly do anything right by her until the silent shouting in Mike Newton's head distracted me.
God damn it, Mike Newton. He was so irate it made me chuckle.
What? She demanded.
Your boyfriend seems to think that I'm being unpleasant to you. He's debating whether or not to come break up our fight. I'd love to see him try. I laughed again.
My gosh, Edward fucking...
Hey, Edward, normal humans don't fight each other.
Really? What? People fight each other.
Not over small shit like this. I mean, physically.
Yeah, I guess in this case, most people just try to break it up and then get their friend out of the situation, wouldn't they?
Yeah, well, honestly, it just seems that Edward wants an excuse to punch Mike, which, not a normal human thing, Edward. That's a normal troll thing, but we're also a, universe-conquering species, so that's kind of our thing.
Troll Twilight. I bet that's a thing.
Honestly, my only hope is that it's like this in the sense that, basically just this, but they replace the vampire with a troll. Your skin is gray, you have yellow eyes and orange horns. I know what you are. Say it. A troll? Yeah, no shit.
No, I was thinking like the Twilight series, but like Black Room romance only.
This isn't even good for Black Rom. This is just
Nah, but it's like a rainbow drinker who just has a really big ego. Oh, fucking hell.
just a really vain jade blood.
I don't know what you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
She said in an icy voice. How do you... But I'm sure you're
It means
wrong
that she
anyway.
said it in a cold way. I don't know what you're talking about.
So what you're telling me, she just like popped one of those. She popped like mid gum in her mouth and then just like blew it in his
That's not
face.
what that means. God damn it. I very much enjoyed the way she disowned him with her dismissive sentence.
I'm not. I told you, most people are easy to read.
Except for me, of course.
Yes, except for you. Did she have to be the exception to everything? Wouldn't it have been more fair, considering everything else I had to deal with now, if I could have at least heard something from her head? Was that so much to ask? I wonder why that is.
I stared
sat
into
there
her eyes. No.
Oh no, say your line.
I stared into her eyes, trying again.
Hoot!
We haven't done one of those in a while.
Oh, for sure. She looked away. She opened her lemonade and took a quick drink, her eyes on the table.
Okay. Aren't you hungry? I asked.
No. She eyed the empty table between us. You?
Nah, I'm not hungry, I said. And I was definitely not that.
She stared at the table, her lips pursed. I waited.
Again, my immediate thought with this is like, you know that moment in Steven Universe? By moment, I mean Amethyst. Whole joke with her. I don't need to eat, I just enjoy doing so. Like, that's kind of the whole thing, is like, typically, it's not even the fact that people are hungry that causes them to eat. It's just the fact that they're bored or they enjoy eating.
Which is dangerous.
Yes, but less so if you're an immortal vampire whose body is physically incapable of change.
Yeah.
Oh god, imagine having the same haircut for like hundreds of years. Ugh.
I always hate that people say stuff like that, because, like, your hair is bound to get, like, worn out at some point. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, you're gonna slowly lose hair over time that way. You might accidentally pull it out, you might rub it or something. Eventually you're gonna run out of hair.
What I'm saying is, like, imagine never being able to, like, truly change your hairstyle.
Oh gosh, I'd look almost bald for the rest of my life.
I mean, with that, you can at least use a hat.
Yeah.
Like, ball cap at all times.
Or a beanie or something.
Double D. Anyway. Let's see. She stared at the table, her lips pursed. I waited.
Could you do me a favor? She asked, suddenly meeting my gaze again.
What would she want from me? Would she ask for the truth, that I wasn't allowed to tell her the truth I didn't want her to ever know?
That depends on what you want.
Not much, she promised.
I waited, curious again.
Turns out it's a protection racket. I just wondered, she said slowly, staring at the lemonade bottle, tracing its lip with her littlest finger. Why with her pinky? That just seems weird. If you could warn me beforehand the next time you decide to ignore me for my own good. Just so I'm prepared. Again, the way I'm thinking that this could have been done better is if she was a sarcastic asshole the entire time and he was an aloof jackass with no respect for anybody, and what ended up happening was that he ended up being in awe of her take no shits mentality and grew to respect her.
And then they both take no shits from anyone.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Like, he ended up, becoming a better person because of his involvement with her or some shit. Not just this, I'm better than everyone else, and I'm not going to change that mentality ever.
You can sit right in that corner over there, away from everyone with that mentality.
Exactly.
Fuck off, bruv. Alright, so, we're gonna keep reading?
Going, or just end it now? It's been a little over an hour.
Yeah, fuck it, I think we can go one more page.
Alright.
She wanted a warning? Then being ignored by me must have been a bad... Then being ignored by me must be a bad thing. I smiled.
I'm pretty sure it's just that you were being an obnoxious douchehole.
Yeah. Bucker.
Buckaroo.
Old buddy, old not pal.
Buckle up, buckaroo.
Buckle up, buddy. I'm gonna send you to the ranch.
Two very different things. That sounds fair. I agreed.
Hold on, I just got an ad from something.
Hmm?
Someone sent me an MP3 file. What the fuck?
Oh dear God.
It's titled Elmo MP3. Thanks, she said, looking up. Her face was so relieved that I wanted to laugh with my own relief.
Okay. I'm gonna restructure that sentence. Her face was so relieved that, wait, shit, I had it for a sec. Her face was so relieved that the corresponding relief it brought me nearly brought me to laughter. Congratulations. Fixed your sentence. You okay there?
Just listen to Elmo MP3 real quick.
God damn it. Okay, then.
You should have gone for the head.
No, wait, that's Mickey.
Uh-huh. Okay, so.
With these stones! Oh, I can own every franchise!
What, one? Wait, am I reading one?
No. Then.
Then can I have one in return? I asked hopefully.
One, she allowed.
Tell me one theory. A game theory! Thanks
Now,
for watching.
She flushed. Not that one.
You didn't qualify, you just promised one answer, I argued.
And you've broken promises yourself, she argued back.
She had me there.
Just one theory. I won't laugh.
A game theory. Yes, you will. She seemed very sure of that, though I couldn't imagine anything that would be funny about it.
I gave persuasion another try. Stared deep into her eyes. An easy thing to do with eyes so deep, and whispered. Just a sec. Please.
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 Please. Bob's and Vagine, please.
She blinked and her face went blank.
Blunk!
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't exactly the reaction I had been going for. No, what? She asked. She looked dizzy. What was wrong with her?
But I wasn't giving up yet.
Please tell me just one little theory. I pleaded. In my soft, scary voice.
Thanks for watching.
Holding her eyes in mine.
Wait, what?
Just
Please.
A clunky way to say staring into her eyes.
And I'm just like picturing him like popping her eyes out and holding them in his hand. Please. To my surprise and satisfaction, it finally worked.
Well, bitten by a radioactive spider?
Was this in the original?
I think so.
Eh.
If memory serves, there was a Spider-Man reference in the original.
Comic books? No wonder she thought I would laugh.
Spider-Man was a household name at this point.
Oh. Spider-Man.
The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man had been out for a while. Nobody, like, it's like whatever people say that, oh, Lord of the Rings is, like, nerdy shit. It's like, no, that's part of, like, pop culture mainstream. It's not nerdy. It's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, same with Star Wars. It's like, motherfucker, that's not some, like, nerd, that's not, like, over-the-top nerd shit.
I'll show you over-the-top nerd shit.
Like, fucking everyone knows about that shit.
Yeah.
Don't act like it's just like. Don't act like it's some obscure bullshit or something. Fucking everyone knows about Star Wars. It ain't fucking sacred. Anyway, it's not very creative. I chided her, trying to hide my fresh relief.
I'm sorry, that's all I've got, she said, offended.
This relieved me even more. I was able to tease her again.
You're not even close. No spiders?
No spiders?
Are you sure? You look like a spider.
I mean, everything should have spiders, really. Everything.